Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest. I believe this is episode number 10. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I believe it is episode number 10. This video will be going live on the Tuesday. I will have to explain why there was no video on the Monday, and that is straight up because I've had a lot of phone calls to do. I've had a lot of things going on. And yeah, I've just not had the time to upload this on the Monday. So this will be going live on Tuesday. So I'm sorry for that, guys. But we will catch you up with where we've been and show you that, to be honest with you, our form has been quite good. But let's go and show you what we've been doing since the last episode. So in our first game from the after the last episode where we got a lovely result against, I think it was Patrese, we went on and beat Union Brescia 3-0. Goals from Weigl, Pogliano and Silla. We were on fire in this game. They stood no chance. We were the better team by a mile. So I was over the moon with this result. And we moved on to the next game with another 3 points in the bag and a clean sheet, which is promising. Nobele was on fire in this game. We followed that up with, to be honest, a very disappointing result. We were the better team by a mile yet again. But unfortunately, we went 1-0 down in the 11th minute from a mistake, I believe it was at the time, from Nobele. Then De Leo equalised from a lovely ball from Weigl. And then it was another goal from Alcione, putting us behind again. And we saved the game in the 93rd minute from Bognette, who scored this goal to give us a chance to even get a point. I mean, honestly, should have been 3 points no matter what here. But unfortunately, we just were not at the races in this game. And it showed, like, we had all the chances, we had all the possession. But unfortunately, we had to cling and save ourselves a point by going a bit more gung-ho at the end. And this goal, this is not even the correct goal. It's showing Pogliano, even though I actually just pressed on show me the final goal. Oh, it was Pogliano that scored. I thought it was Bognette. But he got the ball in, Pogliano won the header and saved us a point. We followed that up with a 2-0 victory over Navarro. Another clean sheet, another good performance. Weigl and Silla getting the goals. And we were the better team. We did our job and I was over the moon with this result, another 3 points. We then went into the next game. It was a shocker, if I'm completely honest. We went 2-0 down. We had no hope. Our finishing was poor in this game. And their goalkeeper did his job. He kept it out. Apparently it was strong winds. But yeah, we lost 2-1. Silla getting the consolation goal. But after that, we never looked like we were going to score the equaliser. The stats say otherwise, but I was there and honestly, not good. And this was when I got a little bit worried. We followed that up with a horrific performance against Bergamo under-23s or Atalanta. It was a 4-1 defeat. We were terrible. And we were 4-0 down, scored a goal in the 88th minute just to get something out of the game, get a goal. But as you can see, stats-wise, we were awful. The next game, I don't know what happened here, but we went from that really terrible performance to a 3-0 win over Arziganano. I don't know how to pronounce that, but 3-0 win, own goal, followed by a GLM goal and followed by a De Leo goal. GLM getting the assist. And yeah, GLM carried us in this game, if I'm completely honest with you. He was elite from first kick to last kick. And we managed to get the result. It might be down to the fact that goalkeeper was injured. But that was the last game we played before we're rejoining you today. And I'll show you where that leaves us in the table. So after 16 games played for most teams and 15 for us, which is, I think, our game in hand is now, which I believe it is against Albino Lette. We are second place, game in hand. If we win today, we go back top of the table. Goal difference is looking good. We're not conceding as many goals as we did last season. And we are scoring a fair more than the team did last season as well. So we are in a promotion fight. So today's games are going to be very, very key to see where we end up, I think, towards the end of the season. And if you look at who we're playing today, we got Albino Leffe, followed by Pro Vercelli. Pro Vercelli are only a point behind us. So as I was expecting, this could be a big game. It's going to be a big game. And obviously, Citadel, one of the teams that did beat us in those 2 games in a row where we were awful, are just above us. But a game in hand, win today, back on top, back in the promotion spot. And I mean, that's kind of what we're looking for. And Albino Lefe, if I just look for them in the table, they are 5th place, only 4 points behind us. So this could be a challenging game as well. But we need to just do what we can, get the best result we can, and hopefully the team turns up. Something else that happened since you guys were not with me was we had a few issues with Francesco Dinolfo. So he was getting a bit upset that he wasn't playing as much as he would have liked. So I offered him out. They offered really terrible fee. And we agreed that 500k would be the right value for him with himself. And, well, 600k, sorry. But I just don't think he's worth that. So I'm going to offer him, put his asking price down to 500k and just see if anything happens. But yeah, I had a mixed team response. Obviously, GLM's not happy. Nabile's not happy. Riviera's not happy. Lorenzo De Leo's not happy with the treatment of him. But then we got some players like Caranta happy. Selza happy. So it's a mixed response from the team when it comes to him. But I felt like it was a route of, you know, what could I do? He was asking for more football. But if you look at the form of the cam that we've currently got, which is Weigl, he has been a bit better. 5 goals, 4 assists in 13 appearances. And I think he's been a better player for us. And Dinolfo, when he has played, has not really set the world alight. If you look at this, he has played 8 games, 1 goal, 2 assists, and he's expecting to start over the man that's in form. And I told him that, and he cried. So I don't want players at this club that are just going to cause trouble just because they don't like that they're not playing because they're not good enough. So that's where we stand. We're going to get into today's game. I'll join you when we get to the lineups. And hopefully today, we need 6 points. 6 points will be massive towards our promotion hopes. So today's lineup, we're going with our normal formation. We have got Nabile in goal, GLM, Matti Salza, Caranta, and Riviera at the back. Vicentini and Bognetti in front of them. Weigl in cam. Oh, sorry, Pogliano's in centre-back as well. I have no idea why he's down here. Silla and Lorenzo De Leo up top. I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. Good luck, boys. Let's get the result. Let's see what we can get. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, and we're in our more traditional 5-2-1-2 with the wing-backs. And you can see this is a massive game. Let's get into this. Let's hope for the best. We are improving massively on where they finished last season. But as you can see, we're in our lovely orange kit today. I don't understand why there's no 3D kits down at this level, but it is what it is. I would like to find out how to fix the name and number glitch, because obviously their names linger over their numbers. But yeah, best we can do today is just aim for 3 points. They're getting too much time on the ball. I'm going to have to change something. I'm not happy with this. Right. We're going to go a bit more direct, I think. Slow the tempo down a tiny bit. Build up strategy, go to balance there. Goalkeeper kicks, we'll mix that. Do we want to try and get more time on the ball? I'm not sure about that because I feel like that will take away the opportunity of managing to get it down to our wingers going forward. We are going to play for set pieces. Out of possession, I would like the team to press them a bit more because they're not pressing them enough. So we're going to counter press. Obviously, that'll open spaces for them, but I'm hoping in this term it will actually give us a little bit more going forward. But they are getting too much time on the ball. Borello's in behind. Shoots! Oh no, 1-0 down. 1-0 down to Lefe. Albino Lefe have took the lead and it's not the best start, is it, guys? Biondi with the corner. Delivers it in. Straight onto Pogliano's head, who heads it away. I thought it was going to be a handball, that's why I paused. Biondi again. Delivers it in and we're 2-0 down. Guys, what's going on? What on earth are we doing? We are getting battered here. I'm just going to have to just go for them a bit more. We are just getting obliterated. Goes past Riviera too easily again. Biondi on the ball. And it's a penalty. My God, what are we doing? What are we doing? I just need to get to half-time and try and change something. I don't want to change it in the first half because there's going to be a lot I need to do. And we're 3-0 down. Right. I don't know what to do, guys. We are getting obliterated. Look at the stats. Oh my God. We've had one shot and I don't even know where that one shot's come from, if I'm completely honest with you. If we go down 4-0 at half-time, we've got some mammoth task which I think might actually generally be impossible. Riviera loses the ball after winning it back. Borello, oh my God, he nearly had 4. Ref, just get us to half-time. Please blow the whistle early. We need the whistle so badly. Biondi, who has absolutely torn us apart today. Lovely ball in. DeLeo clears it. Yeah, we're going to have a ridiculous formation change. And just, to be honest with you, at this stage, guys, it might be damage limitations. Oh my God. I think that's a great save from Nabile. GLM goes down. Is that going to be a yellow, maybe? No? Firm talking to. Brilliant. A firm talking to for stopping a counter-attack where there was only 2v2. I'm not sure that's the right decision there, ref. I would say that should be a yellow, but oh well. Salza. Vesentini. Bugnetti. Not a single player deserves to be on the pitch second half here. But I can't sub 11 players. I would love to. Riviera. Good ball in. Silla's going to attack it. Don't get anywhere near it. Vesentini. And that's half-time. Team aren't going to like what I'm about to say to them, so... You've been terrible. Furious. I don't really care if I upset them at this point. That was awful. Right. I'll be back with you in a moment, guys, when I've figured out what I want to do here, but it's going to have to be a drastic change. Yes, guys, this is the formation switch we're going to go with. We're going to keep Weigl in the cam position, but we've moved him to an attacking midfielder instead. GLM and Riviera are going to go up the field a bit, but I think Riviera will come off in a moment. I'll make the changes in a second. Going to 2 wide centre-backs rather than ball-playing midfielders. Ball-playing in the centre there. DM's still there. Strikers are not going to track back anymore. I'll keep them both up there as splitting forwards. But we need to just... In fact, we'll have one of them as just a central outlook. But we just need to do something different. I don't know what substitutes-wise we can do. If I'm completely honest. GLM's really good there. Left-sided wingers. Do we have any? Can Supper do this? Not really. Riviera, what you like in that position? Absolutely no clue of what it means. Dinolfo. We're going to bring on Dinolfo. Play him out on the wide. So he stops whining. We're not going to have him as a tracker. Oh, yeah, we actually are because we need some sort of defence. Is there much else we can do? I really don't know. We're going to bring on Balabio. He's learning that position. I think this is just a case of damage limitations. You're nervous, so I don't particularly want to... then again, you're frustrated. So I'm going to bring him on. We're going to bring on Leone. And then... Do we want to bring on some more aerial threat at the back? To be honest, I've not seen what Ziu can do. Do we bring on... No, do you know what? That'll do. Tactics-wise, though. I think we're pressing a bit more. So, yeah, we are. So, we're going to go balanced on that. More direct. Higher tempo. We're going to stop working the ball into the box. We're just going to start hitting early crosses and just hope that that can do the job. Progression, down the middle, both flanks are going to be doing that. Pass reception, go to balanced. Yeah, this is all we can do, guys. Hopefully that makes some sort of difference. We just need to sort of just get into the game. We've not been in the game from the first kick of this ball at all. From the first whistle, we've been the second best side. And Biondi's coming down the wing again. Yes, we're going to open up more space on the whip for them. But we really need to score. Like, there's no debating it. And I think it's time to go attacking. We need to score. And it's as simple as that. I'm going to fire up the team because I don't even know if they're in a football match at this point. This is eye-opening. This is showing me that maybe this team isn't ready for a promotion fight. Because we should not be 3-0 down at half-time against anybody if we're promotion side. And this is just embarrassing. As you can see, we've gone very gung-ho with the tactic. But what else can we do at this point? Can we just have an attack? That would be lovely. Pogliano, why have you cleared that? Right, you're coming off. The keeper had that one covered, and he's just whacked it clear. I don't know what he was thinking. We're going to bring on Pleskia, and we're going to bring on... I don't know. Nene, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's all of our subs. Yeah, my bad. Right, and after that absolutely pathetic result, absolutely abysmal from the team, not happy at all, we've lost 3-0. I don't know what to say. I don't know if that's a freak result or what's happened there, but that was utter rubbish. Balabio came off the bench and played well. Other than that, everybody else was awful. I've got nothing nice to say to the team here. You were awful. Oh my word, guys, that did not go well. That was our game in hand to go potentially top, and instead we've just made ourselves look like one of the worst teams in the league. But it doesn't get any easier. We've now let them close the gap to a point from us. We now play the team that is a point behind us next. So I will see you at that game. And fingers crossed, guys. I mean, it can get worse, can it? It can get worse. So let's hope for a better performance. So guys, we're here with the very next game. I mean, it can't go any worse than the previous game did. But changing-wise, I'm not sure who could actually offer us anything different. I liked what Leone did when he came off the bench. So Leone can come in. Balabio did well, so he can come in as well. Bring him in for Vicentini. And then... anybody else that can be taken out for today? Honestly, I don't know. I just don't think there's any other options we can bring in. That's probably it, guys. Let's get into this. Fingers crossed it can go better. I'll join you at kickoff. Much better performance from you guys today. I need a strong defence, make me proud. And I want you to control the midfield. Right, come on then, guys. Let's see what we can do. Same formation, because realistically, we haven't got the players to play any other formation. So we are just committed to this. Hopefully, the few fans that do turn up to our home games can get behind us. GLM now on the ball. Into Silla. Cross to Leone. This is more than we did in the last game already. Caranta. Riviera. Goes past the defender. Really good play there. Can he get it into the middle? Good ball in. Silla! Ah, it's too easy. Too easy for the keeper. But it's promising. And that's what I want to see. That's more of the Renate that I've got used to watching. We have those occasional horrific performances. But hopefully they just stay occasional. I know any team can beat any team in this division. It feels like League One and the Championship in England to me at this stage. It's very... Everyone's very equally matched, shall we say. Caranta with a aimless ball forward. Nobody's there, and it's dealt with nicely by Danzi. They go back to Livieri, the keeper, who goes forward to Carasso. Now it's Cancilla. Into LB, we'll call him. They're going forward. Please stop them, lads. Come on. Come on, stop them. You're letting them through. Not good, this. Come on. Pressure. Keep the pressure on. We stepped out of position. Cancilla's in behind. Oh, my word. Inches wide. Very, very close there. They are threatening. I would say we've so far looked like the better team, but they've had, I would say, the better chance so far. Weigl. Running down the wing. Back into Balabio, who goes forward to GLM. GLM, can he get a ball into the middle to the aerial threats we've got? He goes back to Balabio. Into Weigl, and it's a good block. One thing we are going to change is work the ball into the box with these boys. Just, I don't think it's the right thing to do, because they are just better with their head anyway, so let's do it this way. And the corner goes to nothing. I think it was last season. Plymouth Argyle had a defender called Maxim Talaryov, who's otherwise known as Maxi, who's gone to Stoke City now. He looks identical to him in this match engine. And I really like the way he plays as well. He's good on the ball, good with his head, and he just seems to be Mr. Reliable back there. That's why I made him the captain. And he's one of the most experienced players at this club. Can we close them down? No, we can't. Riviera stepped out of position now. Peran goes past Leone too easily. Can he get it into the middle? No. Well, yes, he can in the end. Good block. Now, can we counter-attack from here? Silla, Leone. Both attackers are quite deep at the moment because I do like them to track back and help out the defence. But nothing come from that highlight. I'm tempted to leave one of my attackers a bit further forward, which I think I'm going to do now. I'm going to have him as a split-in outlook centre forward. And just to see if that will maybe give us a counter-attack approach. But Ronchi with the throw. No one is marking the near guy. Now someone's come over. No one's on the edge of the box. Malahi. Oh my word. Just over the bar. And it's another threatening moment from Pro Vercelli. Especially with 10 teams vying over one spot. GLM. Well, I say 10 teams, actually. There's 20 teams because you include the other lot from the other division. There might even be more, actually, because no, isn't there an A, B, C, and D? Something like that. So I don't really know how it works, but I would very much like to just avoid all of that mess. Balabio with the corner. The corner, free kick. I know what I meant. Good ball in. De Leo wins the head, but it's not good. It's not good. Come on, boys. We are doing well today. I feel like we're definitely playing better. Balabio's done well there to take the ball off Cancilla. Now he's counter-attacking for us. He's been our best player on the pitch today. Him and Pogliano. GLM. Using his ability down the wing there. Leone. Into Weigl. Weigl into Riviera. Can he get a shot away? Yes, he can. And it's a good save from Livieri. We've got a corner. Can we make anything from the corner? Absolutely not. We've got to remember who we are. And we're very inconsistent. Weigl all the way back to Caranta. Into Pogliano. Caranta. Leone. Balabio. Silla. Weigl. Good save again from their goalkeeper. Not sure if that one was going in, but the keeper didn't want to take any risks. Made a save, and it's still 0-0. And that means we're going in at half-time. 0-0. Promising, but still, I would like to get a goal here. I know that the team we're battling with for promotion, Cittadella, lost their game. So I think they played yesterday. So if we do draw this game, both us and Pro Vercelli go within touching distance of Cittadella. Then you got Albino Leffe, who play later, who can go on to the same points. So it's an interesting league as it stands, and it's going to be one of them. We can still win, keep going. You've defended well. I don't know why he appeared to be distracted. Oh well. You can improve. You have the ability to make a real difference. No changes needed at half-time. Let's carry on as we have been. And in the hope that we can potentially steal a goal. A 1-0 will do me. That's all I'm looking for. Just 3 points. Right, Weigl is going to come off. We're going to bring on Dinolfo. We're going to get Leone off. We're going to bring on Vignetti. Riviera off for Simone Sapper. GLM can stay on. Marco Bossi can also come off. And we'll bring on, where is he? Matti Salza. So that's 4 subs we're about to make in one go. I feel like the fresh legs are going to be needed. GLM is 50-50 whether he sees out this game or not, but he is one of our best creative threats. Weigl. If we can score, GLM might get to come off. Leone, good ball. Silla, oh my God, he should score. That was a lovely flick from Di Leo. And Silla should put that ball in the back of the net. Now it's Supper. Bognetti. Back to Caranta. Into Bognetti. Dinolfo. For De Leo. Supper. Come on. Lovely ball over the top to GLM. Can he get it in the middle? Cross it. GLM. He's going to shoot, isn't he? GLM. Oh, he scores. Come on. Get in there, GLM. We needed a bit of magic, and that's why I left him on the pitch. I had a feeling he could make a difference, and he has made that difference and got the ball in the back of the net. We're going to bring on Michele Calli now. We'll change his role in a moment, but GLM's done brilliantly there to go around everybody. Even shoots on his right foot. Keeper probably should do better, but I will take that. Right, so we want you to play as a DM here. And out of position, I want you to... I want you to be a drop-in defensive midfielder. Calli, I've never used him, but I know he's a bit older, so more experience on the pitch. So I'm hoping that can make a difference today. And here we go. Keeping the ball nicely at the moment. Caranta. One thing I will change on the instructions whilst this highlight plays out is we're going to go pass into feet now. Silla, unlucky. Going to pass into feet and see if that makes any difference to us. Salza. Just... Yep, okay, that's one way to keep the ball. All the way back to Nabile. Pogliano, who's been good again today. Calli. That is a tremendous ball. GLM, you've got De Leo in the box. Get it in there. He's gone back to Silla. Silla into Bognetti. De Leo puts it away. And he is onside. I thought he was offside. That's why I hesitated. But De Leo makes it 2-0 with a lovely instinctive finish from a shot, I believe, from Bognetti that was not going on target. And De Leo reacts quickest. I'm not sure if he's onside or offside. I don't know where the furthest back defender was. I personally think he was offside, but I'm not going to complain. I will take it. And I'm very, very pleased with how the boys have reacted today. And we are 2-0 up against a team that's around us in the table. After last game, and after the disappointment of the last game, I'm very, very happy to see what's happening here. It's going to be a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde episode. First match, we were terrible. Second match, we've been really good. And I feel like GLM's going to waste a little bit of time here on the throw, as I've just knocked my PC with my leg. Owie. Good ball in. Supper. Dinolfo. And that is 3-0. So a 3-0 defeat in the first match. A 3-0 win in the second match. You couldn't have a more inconsistent team if you tried. Welcome to Renate. This is what I have to deal with. I don't know what the team's going to do next. Game to game, if I'm completely honest with you. It feels like we've got 5 or 6 different versions of this squad. But yeah, Supper's come off the bench today and made a huge difference. Got himself 2 assists. Bognetti's come off the bench and got himself an assist as well. Dinolfo off the bench for a goal. De Leo getting a goal and GLM getting a goal. Good save, Nabile. But we're just ticking down the minutes now to the end of this game. And I'm over the moon with 3 points. That is much better. That's what we was looking for, guys. A 3-0 victory over Pro Vercelli, managed by Footout, I believe that is pronounced. Right, I'm very happy with how you played. Well done, boys. So from the bollocking I gave them last week to the positives of this week, well, welcome to what this team can do. But we do, I believe, go top of the table there by a point over Cittadella. So we're ending the episode top of the table. But we need to now figure out where we will return. So let's go to the portal. Our next game is next week, so we don't need to worry about resting the players. So where's our next big game? So we're here in December right now. We get a bit of a break going into January. So what I might do... So what I could do is if I come back for the end of January, I can update you on any transfers that may have gone on. So yes, what we're going to do is we're going to go through until we play Virtus Cicerano on the 31st of January. And I can update you guys to what has happened in that period. It might be a one-game episode, depending on if there's a lot of business I've gone through. Or it could be a two-game episode with Padlova thrown in there too. But yeah, guys, that is the update for today. Fingers crossed, I can find a bit more form and a bit more consistent form. Yeah. One of those episodes today, Jekyll and Hyde. You know what this team can do. We all know what this team can do by now. But if you've enjoyed today's episode and are new around here, please subscribe and drop a like down below. I have been K-PlaysFM, and I shall see you later.